Hi, welcome to Insider Yachting. You are watching the full-length review of Motor Yacht Told You So. So if you're watching this on YouTube, then the link down below underneath this window will take you over to insideryachting.com. That's always the best place to watch these videos from, as that's where you can get some of the next steps, some more information about the boat. So if you're already on insideryachting.com, then take a look over here on the right hand side. You'll see the Yacht Pack request button. That is a bundle of information that we've put together with all the photographs, detailed descriptions, specifications, and some pricing analysis on the boat, as well as some insider insights into the model and the brand. That's already put together for the boat. It's actually, we have one ready to go for every boat that's currently on the market. So click on that, leave us your name, the email address, and the name of the boat that you're interested in, and we'll get that over to you right away. So let's take a look at Told You So. So Told You So is 146, actually closer to 147 feet long. It's 30 feet 7 inches in the beam, which is actually quite big for this size boat. The draft of the boat is slightly deeper than some of the other Benetti Vision series that we've seen. It's 9 feet 3 inches, and that's generally because the interior package in this is so upgraded. They've got so much more equipment and bits and pieces of soft goods on board that it just brings all that draft a little bit deeper than some of the other boats. Cruising speed and top speed around 14 to 15 knots. This has the Caterpillar engines installed on board, great engines, very reliable. The boat was launched in 2011, but they are asking a fairly high price in comparison to other boats that are on the market. We just saw Checkmate, we did the review of that. That's a 2013, and they're asking $24.5 million. Told You So is 2011, they're asking $24,950,000, which is a justified price. It does have a very, very high spec interior and a lot of different features to the exterior, which you'll see once we start working through the boat. So it is a good price. The owner employed a company called Malari to do all of the interior design. So it's got some nice European touches mixed in with some American flavors in there as well. So it's a very, very pretty boat on the interior. So let's take a look at some of the photographs here. We'll look at the specs actually first. The broker company for this boat didn't actually put any kind of description within this brochure at all, which is kind of strange. But so while we're here, let's take a look at some of the specifications. Caterpillar engines, I believe they're the 3508s that they install on board this size of a Benetti. With that cruising speed, that's usually what the engine is. Fuel capacities and water capacities are fairly standard. The boat is MCA classed. It does a lot of chartering in the Mediterranean. Although the boat's over here now, it was just in the Miami show. It has been a pretty successful charter boat. The launch year and model year are both the same, 2011. It doesn't have a captain's cabin, which some of the boats have up on the bridge deck, but everything is sort of within the one area down below, forwards of the boat. So looking at some of the photographs here, they're a little jumbled up. The photograph that we're seeing on the top here, this is actually of one of the guest cabins. Now you'll see running throughout all of the boat, they've got lots of bright colors, unique fabrics that they use. You'll see a lot of designer touches and designer features from different name brands that you'll probably recognize working through the boat. The bottom photograph here, this is actually forwards on the main deck, just forwards of the Salon. This is sort of a chill out area, sort of a TV and entertainment room. Looking aft in the main Salon, that's the photograph that's on the top on the left hand side. So a real nice open and airy feel. They have got the large windows running right the way through the the boat on port and starboard side, so it allows a lot of light into this area. It's actually a really nice bar that they have sort of towards the aft here on the starboard side. The top photograph on the right, this is of the master suite, so this is where the office area is, and the way they've designed this is that this whole area can be closed off into a separate cabin. So just forwards of the steps that you see there, there's actually a separate bathroom, which isn't part of the master cabin bathroom. The master cabin main head is on the port side, but here on the starboard side, you can actually close this entire area off and have it as a separate cabin. And then the sofa that you see there, that folds out into a nice big bed. So nice versatility to this room. The bottom photograph that we see on the left-hand side, that is of the master bathroom. So it's one large area. Have this great huge tub, these big windows that surround this area. Really works well, and you have his and her vanity mirrors on either side of the tub there. Now forward to the master cabin is this sort of private exterior area where you have a little jacuzzi tub and a small sun pad area there as well. Forwards of that is where the anchor windlasses are and a lot of the ground tackle gear. So it's nice just to have this separate little area as a private sort of retreat, which is right off the master cabin, and you have a couple of sliding doors which allows access to that area from the master cabin. So there's the master. You can see on the top on the left hand side. Different to what you would normally expect a lot of the Benettis to be as far as layout. They don't usually have that sofa wrapping around on the starboard side there. So it's actually a nice feature. It really makes this area a bit more of a sort of social area than just a cabin. You can actually feel yourself spending a bit more time in this area. You might not be able to see it, but just towards the right hand side of that top photograph on the left, you'll see a white panel. That's actually an opaque glass that there's a switch just next to the bed that you can switch, and it either makes the mirror see-through or it smokes it out. So it's actually a shower the other side of that glass panel there. So it's a pretty cool feature that you can just smoke that area out or have it see-through so that you can actually get some views of the window that's on the other wall of the shower. So it sort of again opens this area up to all of the windows that are in the cabin. Bottom photograph on the left hand side, this is of the dining table that's up in the Sky Lounge. Has a similar layout to Checkmate that we just did the review on earlier on. It's almost a Mad Hatter's Tea Party theme here. Each of the chairs are a different color and design. They have lots of color in this whole area, so it's a very cool sort of dining table and whole area here is very unique. So the sliding doors that you see around the other side of the table here, they all slide open, so that whole area is completely open to the exterior. Moving up onto the sun deck, you can see the top photograph there. That's a sun pad area that's forward on this sun deck, and then the jacuzzi is aft, and we can see that on the bottom photograph there on the right hand side. Some more unique features up on the sun deck. Has another dining room table here. They have these very ornate mirrors that they have dotted around. This table is actually a very unique table. All of the chairs sort of retract underneath the table, and it almost looks like one solid wall there, and then sort of the chairs are hidden underneath. So it's a very cool table. Nice burl wood that they've used as the veneer. The top photograph on the right hand side, sorry, is of the tender to this boat. So they tow this tender around everywhere with them. It looks very similar to a Wally tender. I don't actually think it is a Wally, but you probably wouldn't notice a difference if the two of them were next to each other. So this comes with the sail, and it's probably close to a $500,000, if not closer to $750,000 worth of tender there. So it's a very, very nice add-on to the sale. So this is a garage boat, so all of the toys get stored within the hull of the boat, except obviously for that tender, which is a tow behind. So they have another tender, an inflatable. I think they probably have something like a 17 or an 18-foot rib. Usually they have the Williams jet tenders that they use, along with the 2 jet skis that you see at the bottom there on the left-hand side. So that is the platform that folds down. They have a big shower that clips in. They have some umbrellas that clip in there as well. So nice sort of Nikki Beach feel to the beach setup here. The bottom photograph on the right hand side, this is some more of the guest cabins. This is a 5 guest cabin layout. As you can see, very different from anything else that you've probably seen from Benetti, and even different from any of the other boats that are out there currently on the market. Very unique design features that they have here. So these photographs here, these are all of the Sky Lounge. You can see the nice large windows that they have in here. This whole seating area here, the US flag, that is a big ornament, so pushing all that together, this turns into a huge sort of seating pad here. They have the bar that's up there, and then some more seating on the port side, so a nice social area here. And then a nice shot of the dining room with all of the windows open, so you can imagine yourself sitting here having some food on an evening at an anchorage. It's just a pretty impressive area to be in. And then the final photograph is of the bridge. Has all of the modern navionics, the radars, GPS, autopilot, AIS system, everything that you expect to see in a modern boat. So that's it for Told You So. As I said, they didn't actually put any kind of a write-up within this sales brochure, so we can add some things into the yacht pack. So if there's any further information that you'd like to get a hold of, then over on the right hand side is the yacht pack button. Leave us your name, email address, and the name of the boat that you're interested in, and we'll get those over to you right away. Now, our daily yacht tours are up and running again now after we had a busy start to the year. So we're going to be getting on some boats every day. They run a couple of times every day. So if there's anything that you'd like to see in South Florida, then click on that weekly yacht tours button. Let us know the best time that works for you for getting on board the boats and the type of boat that you're interested in, and we'll send you a list of things that are available, and maybe some itineraries of the tours that are already going on, and we can let you know whether there's any space for you to come and join us. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next review, which is another Benetti called Illusion.